Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we will show you different beautiful decoration arts. So, watch the video until the end to see these beautiful ideas. We post new videos on daily basis. So, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing to never miss these inspirational ideas. Smash the notification bell so that you will be notified when we upload new videos. Also don't forget to like and share this video as your likes and shares enable us grow our channel. How to make creative wooden vase. Sometimes, you just want to do something a little different, perhaps as a break from your regular activity, or perhaps just to exercise a bit of creativity. So, one day in March of 2013, I decided to make a wooden vase. I can't say that I have any particular use for a vase. So I don't remember why I decided to make one. One thing is certain, it did provide a break from the regular schedule of house renovation and shop work. As usual, I took pictures along the way but I never got around to writing up an article. I was, as always, busy and the project soon got shuffled to the back of my mind. The other day, though, I found the vase collecting dust in the corner. It was a good woodworking project, one that can be embellished or adapted to be as intricate or as simple as you want. That makes it perfect for a woodworker of any ability, really. And, of course, you end up with something that would make a great gift. For the design, I started with the idea of contrasting wood inlay, something that resembled two tall blades of grass growing up, bending away from each other. The base wood is maple and I laid out the curves using my drawing bow, then made the cuts on my homemade bandsaw. Easy to make and very handy to have on hand, it lets you draw curves and arcs of almost any radius. It's made with a strip of clear, straight-grained hardwood, cut to about 1/8 of an inch thick. A string is used to bend and hold it at the desired curve. The string loops over a piece of wood with a hole drilled through. This simple mechanism clamps the string in place, after the curve is set. Two notches hold the string in place on the other side. This bow produces symmetrical curves. To create a bow for asymmetrical curves, the strip would be planned thinner on one end, a straight taper of 1/8 of an inch to 1/16 of an inch, for example. The bow will bend into a tighter curve on the thinner end. The bandsaw does a good job of quickly cutting through the fairly hard maple, but it doesn't leave a truly clean cut. The spindle sander is the best choice to make the curves clean and smooth. The next day, I cut it to 5/16 inch thick with the bandsaw. I also cut plain maple backers, then planed all of the parts to about 3/16 inch thick. I then glued all the face pieces to backer pieces. The backer pieces may not have been necessary, but I thought the walls may have been too thin and that a little added strength couldn't hurt. The blades of grass on each panel are lined up to ensure the pattern continues at the corners. Then they are trimmed off square on the ends. I made a simple jig to cut the angled taper in each panel. Really, it was a bit of trial and error and some luck. Cutting the other edge meant resetting the angle on the jig. Notice the screws and washers holding the part down tight to the jig to keep it from moving. All the panels cut and ready to glue together, and I used packing tape to line up and clamp the mitered edges. I then added real clamps to make sure that the joints closed up tight. After the glue had set overnight, I once again used the drawing bow to lay out a curve at the top. Then I cut it out on the bandsaw. The spindle sander does a good job cleaning and refining the curves. The rim looked a bit clunky and too thick, so I trimmed away the bulk of it with my carving knife. Then I used a self-adhesive sanding disc stuck to a stick to sand it smooth. The stick is angled on one edge to get right into the corner. I used my small pry bar to scrape the glue squeeze out in the corners inside the vase. Then, rather than try to cut it on the miter saw or table saw, I used the disc sander to square the bottom edges. I tilted the table to half the taper angle to do this. The base is a solid piece of walnut, into which I cut a shallow rabbet to fit the bottom of the vase. Not really necessary, but it did keep it from moving when glued and clamped. Square looks okay, but beveled looks more elegant. The base is glued on, and the finish is applied, several coats of Danish oil, lightly sanded between coats, an interesting project and a good-looking result. It would be perfect for an arrangement of dried flowers, to keep or to give as a gift.
Well viewers, that's all we have for today. Which ones did you like? Share us your thoughts in the comments section. We hope you've enjoyed our today's content. If you do, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also smash that notification bell so that you will be the first one to be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching until the end. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.